everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my top 10 favorites for Miss Universe 2019. We just had a new contestant, Miss South Africa, being crowned last night, and it's so exciting and it's really coming all together, and we're only a few months away from Miss Universe. I wanted to ask, where do you think Miss Universe 2019 will be held, and do you think it will be held in December or January? I'm hearing rumors that it's going to be held in the Philippines in January next year. So any of you know exactly what's happening, but I hope that it's hosted in December and somewhere fun and exciting. Hopefully South Africa, so then I can attend. But let me just get into my top 10, and this is ranking them from number 10 to my number 1 favorite. And let's start this list really quickly because I want this video to be short. Number 10 is the USA's Chessy. She's 28 years old, she's a lawyer, and just briefly, she's the full package. She's very beautiful, she's very different, she's very fresh, and she has that perfect IMG look and IMG image. So I think she really goes well with what the Miss Universe organization is trying to be, you know, these days. And I think it's great. She stood out for me because I was following Miss USA 2019 very closely. She wasn't the person I thought was going to win, because I always, you know, thought it was either going to be Texas or New Mexico, and she was in my top 5 in my final predictions. But when she answered her final questions and she had her final word, it was clear that she was the winner, and she's going to do amazingly well at Miss Universe. It's so difficult to say before prelims, because I really think at the preliminary competition at Miss Universe, that's when you see who really are the contenders. It's difficult to say before then, but I definitely can say with Chessy, because she's going to perform very well. She's going to have stage presence, confidence, she's going to speak well. I think she is someone, like, I'm 100% confident she's going to do well. And number 9 is Madison Sierra. She's from Puerto Rico. She's beautiful. I think she's 22 years old. She was people's favorite for that competition. Loved the orange dress she wore. She is going to be great. I still miss Kiara Ortega, Miss Universe Puerto Rico 2018. I wish she could be Miss Puerto Rico like the next 5 years, if that was possible. But I definitely think Madison fills in her shoes pretty well, and that's very difficult because she is so fantastic. And number 8 is Vietnam's Huang Thai. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Again, I've made videos before about her, and I love her. She's fantastic. She's statuesque. Again, very difficult shoes to fill from Miss Universe Vietnam 2018. Henny. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but we all know her and we all love her. Top 5 finisher at Miss Universe 2018. Number 7 is Priya Sara from Australia. She's of Indian descent. She's got this fresh look, this very modern take, breath of fresh air, and I think that Miss Universe is going to really love that. And number 6 is South Africa's Zozibini Tunzi. She impressed me so much with her final question, her Q&A, when she answered very boldly when she was asked something about what do South African women have to smile about on Women's Day, because Miss South Africa was happening on Women's Day, and she said there's nothing to smile about because the reality is so grim and not much is being done to help women in South Africa. South Africa is one of the most dangerous, if not the most dangerous place to be a woman in the world. And I just felt that was such a bold answer, because that question really could have led any pageant contestant to give something very cheesy, something very predictable, like, oh, we could smile about like the weather or like the future or whatever, like something very insincere. And I just love that she gave a very bold, true answer with her true feelings, and something I shared that sentiment as well, and a lot of South African women do, and so that resonated with me, and she was my winner from then on. And she's got a fresh look. She's great. She really is. She could finish in the top 5. She could win. She's great. And number 5 is Señorita Panama, Mare Elise. She's Indian born, Indian descent. She's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and I'm excited to see her on the world stage, on the universe stage rather. Miss Universe Panama 2018, I fell in love with her. Her name was Rose. Yeah, Rose. And so you know, I wish she could compete again. I wish there was like a thing. Then if you really love a contestant, she can compete over and over again. But I really think she, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but the current one, she's 22 years old. I think she is going to be great. Okay, so that was number 5. Number 4 is Gabriela Tafur. She's from Colombia. And I've spoken about her. She's a lawyer. She's articulate. She speaks English fluently, obviously, as well as Spanish. And I think that's going to count in her favor. So I'm excited to see what she's like at Miss Universe. And then at number 3, we have Miss France, Vaimilama Chavez. I don't know if she's going to Miss World or Miss Universe, so I don't want to say much, but I hope she's going to Miss Universe because I'm excited to see her. And France haven't really had a strong contender since 2016, and it would be just nice to see them do well again, because 2016, obviously they won. 2015, they were in the top 5 with Flora Cocorel, I think her name was. So it would be nice to see them have a good contestant again, and I think Vaimilama could do that if she allows herself to really show her personality. Okay, and then at number, was that number 3? Okay, yeah. Number 2 is Philippines, Gazini Ganados, who I have loved from day one. If you follow my channel, if you watch my videos, you know that I was like obsessed with Gazini from day one. I loved her and I loved Patricia, and she came out tops, and she is fantastic. She obviously, we all know, needs to work on her communication skills a little bit more, because I think that is going to be, not that I think, I know that is very important of Miss Universe. And Miss Universe looks for someone who can communicate very well, get a message across, express themselves, someone who's articulate under pressure. And that's where Gazini needs to work on, because everything else, she's a 10 out of 10. Her walk is amazing, stage presence is amazing, and she had a really great advocacy, a very unique advocacy for old people when she was competing in Bini. So I think she stands out in all those counts. It's just communication. And number 1, who's been my number 1 since she was crowned, since before she was crowned, is Julia Horta of Brazil. She's a journalist. She's a social media influencer. She is very articulate. She speaks English very well. She is beautiful. Her stage presence is there. She's very relatable, and she seems like she's got everything that IMG looks for, that Miss Universe organization wants in a winner these days, and I think she's fantastic. So let me know what you guys think. And I know I haven't been posting on my channel. I've been very busy, but I want to start producing more videos again. And please subscribe to my channel for more pageant content as we get up to Miss Intercontinental, Miss Universe, Miss World. It's all coming up very soon, and it's all very exciting.